We welcome you back as we get set to hear from both our co-main event fighters and our main event fighters that'll be competing Saturday night at the Gelredome here in the Netherlands, live around the world on DAZN. Our co-main event will feature Errol Zimmerman, ladies and gentlemen, and he'll be taking on the newcomer, the dark horse from Australia, Alex Simon. And then in our main event, it will be Antonio Plazibat. Let me get out of his way. He's back, ladies and gentlemen, after over 2-year absence, and he'll be facing off against Mahieddine, also coming off a very long absence. I want to thank our sponsors quickly: Kraken, ESN, Mugen House, RD Dubai, and Fairtex. Errol, we'll begin with you. Haven't seen you in glory in forever. You're back. Why make the return, and what do you expect to do on Saturday night?
Hi, everybody. It's been a long time. I'm glad to fight again in Holland. Tomorrow you'll see a big knockout, and that's what I come to do.
We've seen you in MMA matches. You keep going. You keep this career going. You've been fantastic. You won 5 out of your last 6. Your last 5 wins have all been by knockout. Where do you feel like you are right now in your career?
Wherever my mind is. So I'm still going hard, feeling young. And yes, I was waiting for Rico, but Rico go away, so we'll see what's gonna happen after this fight.
Well, you're getting to face Alex Simon, a kickboxing newcomer, but one of the strongest men in the world. We know how hard he can hit. What kind of fight do you think it's going to be?
I don't know if he hit hard, yes or no, but we will see tomorrow.
All right, let's hear from your opponent. Alex, he said he doesn't know yet if you really hit hard or not. How can you assure him that that's the case?
Just hit him clean tomorrow, and hopefully, he knows after that.
And where does your strength and your power come from?
Just, whole life of lifting weights, hitting heavy bags, all that kind of stuff. So I guess a lifetime of commitment to training.
I've seen a lot of strongmen get into combat sports, but kickboxing needs so much dexterity and flexibility. You used to be so massive. Why did you choose this sport, and how did you pull it off?
I had my first fight when I was 16, so a long time ago. So I actually started with martial arts before weights. So it's one of those things, even when I was doing powerlifting full time, I always used to train fighting, and, in Australia, one of the coaches would be like, hey, do you want to fight in 4 weeks? And I was like, yeah, 100%. So I've always enjoyed it. So I've always trained both. And, we do the social media thing. We got some videos, went viral, and we got the call up to glory. So I had to take it with both hands.
So what kind of fight are you going to give us on Saturday? What's going to be the outcome?
Look, he said he's going to stay in the middle and bang with me. This is what I want. And if you're a man, you do that.
100%. I'm not that skillful, straight out. I'm not the most skillful fighter in the world. I'm not going to outskill Dutch legends. So I'm a big, strong guy. I'm explosive. So I'm a good brawler, and that's what I'm going to bring on Saturday.
Well, yeah, but how does it make you feel? He's not saying he's going to kickbox and beat you. He's not going to touch and feel you for points win. He says he's going to stand right in the middle of the ring and go toe-to-toe with you. Do you believe that?
I don't know. We'll find out. But if he does, that's a lot better for me. It puts the chances a lot higher in my field to win. Why
are you compelled to have that kind of fight with him? Why not just low kick him to death?
It is kickboxing, and he told me he want a brawl. He want to meet me in the middle. Then let's give the fans what they want. There is nobody brings action like me and Plazibat. We are the realest fighters here.
All right. Cannot wait to see that. Our co-main event tomorrow night, Errol Zimmerman and Alex Simon. And now for our main event, let's welcome you back, Antonio Plazibat. It's been a while, over 2 years, 2.5 years, in fact, since you left us due to that injury. How are you feeling right now, and what's it been like for you to not have kickboxing in your life?
Boring. I did a lot of things in the last 2 years. Recovery, rehabilitation, business, party, organize events, go drift. I tried everything, but everything is life is literally boring. The only fun thing to do when you are a fighter, I think for all of them, it's fighting, and I also think I've been thinking a lot for the last 2 years, like, should I maybe come back or not? Is it too much time? I made some stuff for myself outside of the fighting sports, so I'm good. And then I was thinking, should I come back? Maybe, like it crossed my mind. Do I have it still? But then I remember here is Raimi sitting next to me, Zimmerman. I watched them as a kid. And I realized that every guy I spoke to who tried the fighting sport and now is older, over 40 something years old, they all miss it. They all want to come back and they all want to still have one more time that thrill of the battle. And I don't want to miss these years. I don't want to miss the fighting years. I want to stay active, fight as much as possible, beat everybody, go every fight for a knockout, feel the thrill of the battle, feel the violence. I literally, for tomorrow, I cannot wait for Nordin to hit me in the head. Because nobody hit me in the head for real for the last 2 years. It's been sparring, since been these days. I did hard. Everybody know we do hard sparring at Mike Gym, but that's not it. That's not it. When you don't have the entrance to the arena, when you don't have the fight, when you don't have a crowd around you, it's not the same feeling. And I want that feeling tomorrow. And tomorrow the fight is, I don't care about nothing. It's only for me, for my pleasure. I cannot wait to start brawl. I cannot wait to start get kick. I want him to kick me as hard as possible, to hit me as hard as possible. I want to feel every inch of my body be alive again. I want to feel the pain. I want to feel everything. I want to feel everything 100%, and that's why I'm back. And yeah.
You sound like Freddy Krueger. Right? Sounds like an evil monster. Nordin, you heard his wish. He wants you to beat him to a pulp. Are you prepared to do that tomorrow?
Je pense que ça nous a manqué à tous les deux. Ouais, je pense que dans le fond, on est des vrais sadiques. Et voilà, moi aussi, je n'ai pas boxé depuis un bon petit moment. Donc, ouais, on est deux.
Yeah, I think we're both missing it. We're both a little bit of masochist, every fighter in a sense. So, yeah, it's been a long time for him as well, and he can't wait to feel it again as well, yeah.
This is the trilogy. It's 1-1. How do you expect this fight to go, Nordin?
Je sais pas, j'en ai aucune idée. Pour l'instant, on va voir comment ça se passe. Je vais pas donner de pronostics, je vais pas donner de game plan. Donc, ouais, on verra.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't want to go too deep into the game plan, but yeah, we'll see Saturday night, yeah.
Last question from me for you, Antonio. You told us what you want him to do to you. What are you going to do to him?
Don't get me wrong, I want to feel all of that, but I'm not planning to losing. Whatever he does tomorrow, whatever game plan he has, the way he fights, whatever he planned to do to me tomorrow, there's no possible way I'm losing a fight. There's nothing that can happen that's gonna make me to quit. I can broke both arms. I will fight with my head and knock out him with my head. So I don't care what happens tomorrow. I'm not losing the fight.
All right, and with that, let's open up our questions with our media. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Izzy from Combat Sports Today. I have questions for Alex. So you've been matched up here with Errol Zimmerman, real legend of the sport, really, so many accolades on his resume. You're being matched up with him so early in your kickboxing career. So how do you plan to deal with that experience edge?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Right, okay. And being in such a big spot so early in your career, I suppose not early because you fought years ago, but early in terms of how many fights you've had, right? You're such a big spot, co-main event on a Glory event, heavyweight qualifier fight. That comes with a lot of negative energy online from fans and stuff saying you're not legit, whatever. How do you deal with that? Does that bother you? And how do you block out that noise?
Doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't take anyone's opinion on board except for people I love and respect that have been there and done that. I know what I'm capable of. I'm big, I'm strong. I've knocked a lot of people out. If I hit someone clean, I can knock them out. I'm coming in to, as you said, fight a legend. I'm the underdog. Like it's like the Rocky Balboa story. I'm not meant to win, but I'm coming to win, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks.
I have a question for Plazibat. Mahieddine, his birthday was, I think, yesterday or the day before. What kind of birthday present would you like to give him?
Yesterday birthday was Mahieddine, so happy birthday to him. Today is my birthday, so tomorrow is a birthday bash, and let's have fun, and we can go party after. The loser pays all, so it's good.
Yes.
Are you up for that? Nordine, are you up for that?
Je préfère aller manger un bon hamburger ou un kebab. Hein. Moi, je suis pas trop alcool. Par contre, je veux juste rebondir sur une chose, sur ce qu'il a dit, Errol. Moi, je trouve pour moi, c'est un manque de respect quand même, parce que je boxe depuis très très longtemps. Je suis l'un des plus techniques de la catégorie. Et le fait qu'ils disent que lui et Antonio, c'est les vrais combattants sur cette table, ben, franchement, je suis pas d'accord.
Yeah, so two things. About the Plazibat comments, he said he'd rather go eat a good hamburger or a good kebab than go party with Plazibat. He's not really into alcohol and everything. And yeah, he wanted to bounce back on what Errol said at the beginning, when he said that Plazibat and him are the real, true warriors. He felt that was a bit disrespectful, because he's been there for a while as well, and yeah, he didn't like that.
Errol, do you have anything to say about Nordine?
Yeah, he can say what he wants, but I mean, when you bring the pressure, there are only some guys. Me, Plazibat, Ismail Lassar, they always bring action, violent action.
Yeah, I have a question for Alex. We have seen the promos with the legendary Mark Hunt. What is the best advice he gave you?
The best advice was kind of a, behind the cameras one, but pretty much on the cameras what he told me was, don't let the event or the occasion get to me. At the end of the day, it's just a fight, and we've had fights. So this is the most media and the most, televised fight I've ever had. So he said, don't worry about it, do it, it's part of it. And at the end of the day, you go out there, you feel the crowd, and then it's one guy trying to hurt me. So just go hurt him first. So don't let the event get to you. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just a fist fight, and we've had fights. So that's kind of the best advice Mark gave me.
Thanks. And a question for Errol. You have been in big arenas, big events. For Alex, this is new. Do you think that the pressure would play a lot of parts in this matchup?
I don't know. For a long time, I was him. When I was like 16, 17 years old, I was fighting big names, and I was always the underdog. So, yeah. I don't give a shit. I just want to fight, knock him out, go home, go to my kids, and have a good day. That's the only thing that I come to do. Oes.
Gerald de Combat Corps. Nee, geen Warrior Code. Fuck Warrior Code. Yeah, Gerald de Combat Corps. I have a question for Mahieddine. Two questions in one. The first question is, why did you leave Glory? And the second question is, why did you came back?
Tout simplement parce que je me suis blessé, donc j'ai dû me faire opérer. Et la deuxième question, c'est quoi? Parce que je suis un combattant et c'est dans l'âme, tout simplement.
Yeah, so he didn't fight for a while because he was injured, so he had to get surgery. All year long he was injured, and now he decided to come back now because he's a fighter. That's in his soul, and that's what he wants to do.
Je voulais revenir avant, mais j'ai pas eu l'opportunité. Puis j'ai dit au Glory que j'étais prêt. Donc s'il y avait quoi que ce soit, j'acceptais le combat. Donc c'est tombé sur Antonio. Ça aurait pu être Lévi, ça aurait pu être quelqu'un d'autre. J'aurais pris quand même le combat.
Yeah, so he wished he had come back a couple of months earlier, but there was no opportunity then. So he told everybody at Glory that he was ready to fight December no matter what. It just happened that Levi pulled out and that he could fight Antonio, but he could have been Antonio, he could have been anybody, he would have said yes. He was ready, willing, and that's why he's here, yeah.
Thank you. I have a last question for Plazibat also. Your focus was lately on Levi and Rico Verhoeven. You put a beautiful AI picture of them together. What is your goal now, since the both of them not in the tournament anymore?
It's the same. Like I said before, I'm doing this because I'm bored. Everything else is boring, and this is fun. And you cannot do this later in life. You cannot fight after 40-something years old. You get injuries, you get stuff. Your body cannot take it anymore. And I don't want to miss these days. I want to enjoy it. And when I'm older, I'm not fighting anyone. I want to know I did everything I can in those years. For Levi and Rico, I don't know. Levi was getting on my nerves a little bit because he was always the princess. They push him. I feel like he didn't deserve that. He did some good fights, some bad fights here and there, but it was never really an exciting fighter. Also, the last tournament he did, the first fight he won against the Russian guy, it was boring. 3 rounds of nothing, then 1 knee, and then now I need to clap for that knee. Like, that knee is perfect. That it's good. You got the knockout, but it's boring. Kickboxing is a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's I want to make the kickboxing the biggest possible, and I think we should fight. We should not make points. And the fighting style also of Rico that made him famous and made him the champion for so many years is him not fighting. He's great at that, but he's not fighting. He throws good kicks, especially leg kicks, middle kicks and high kicks, here and there, but he's like point. He doesn't really want to kill you with that. Some good push kicks and boxing to evade fighting. Like he box, not to fight. That's it. And I don't like it. He's a champion, everything, respect. He did this for long years, all great, but it's boring. It's not what this sport is about. This sport is about fighting, 3 rounds, non-stop action, pressure, knockouts. That's why we love it. We don't love it because somebody's point fighting. If you point fighting, I don't know, go to the light contact or karate point fighting or somewhere else. This is not your place. You are either a fighter or not.
Plazibat, before we're going to ask you a question, you've sang a song for us yesterday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. So,
Thank you, and yesterday also
happy birthday to you. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, you're known for your knockout power. How many fighters on Collision 8 you think you could knock out?
If I didn't think, if I was not sure that I can knock out everybody, I would not be fighting. And I think if anybody else think any other way, it's bad, because I don't think me or any other fighter wants to be the part of some other fighter's saga. I don't want to be part of Rico reigning champion, or I see Big Sexy looking at me, be part of the Big Sexy, how he won against me or Errol or anybody. I want to be the guy who beat everybody. And I don't think this sport is worth doing if you are not number 1. So if I cannot be number 1, I'll try my best, but you will not see me getting beat around the other guys and just hoping to be the number 2 or number 3. That mistake, most famously, is by Adebui. He has accepted his place as number 2 next to Rico, and what just got beat after for a lot of guys, and now once a very great fighter that I look up to is now have a highlights against every fighter he fought. So I don't want to stay in this sport too long and fill out some other people's pages in their life.
Okay, thank you.
Nordin, it looked like Plazibat was making fun of you recently. Did you see what he was doing with the beer, and are you going to let him get away with that?
Non, personnellement, ça m'a pas touché. Ça m'a pas touché. En plus, je sais très bien que ça vient pas de lui. Donc, je sais qu'il aurait pas fait ça. Donc, personnellement, non, ça m'a pas touché du tout.
No, I don't really care about it. It didn't change anything for me, so no, not really care about this at all. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And last question, here we go.
Alex, Zimmerman said in a last interview that you have no chance in the ring and outside the ring. After this fight, is it not a good idea to fight him in a cage without rules?
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Suits me better.
Do you think you can win from him?
100%. Just gonna land one shot.
What do you think about that, Zimmerman?
Send me the contract.
Nice, okay. Thank you.
All right, put a round of applause together for our co-main and main events tomorrow night at the Gelredome.